We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now. When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
No worries, dahil only ang saya, well, TNT, saya all. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT. Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss.
Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country.
Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss.
Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now. When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
No worries, dahil only ang saya, well, TNT, saya all. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Think only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet. Get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
With one seat taken already, we are just waiting for one more team to complete the cast in the Pinoyliga, the big dance. And this is the semifinals, the final four, game number 2 of this final four. It's between the reigning, defending champions and the number 2 seed, Benilde Blazers, going up against the number 6 seed, Perpetual Health Altas. It's defend or dethrone here in the Pinoyliga, the big dance. My name is Kiko Malikdem, along with Justin Alfonso and Daphne Lozano, completing the panel for this game. Justin, exciting game. Number 2 versus number 6.
Yeah, ang ganda ng una nating laban. So let's expect another great game coming from our second game. The Perps and the Benilde Blazers going head to head.
And sinasabi natin, Benilde Blazers going up against Perpetual, defend or dethrone. May didepensa ba ang title or mapapalitan na ba ang defending champions? Matatapos na ba ang defending champions? Puntahan natin, makikita natin ang teams for today, ladies and gentlemen. And syempre, ang laban natin ngayon, makikita natin full of underrated players, pero pag naglaro sila as a team, sobrang lakas. Burning Bright versus Rising High, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, puntahan naman natin ang Benilde Blazers, ang number 2 seed for this game. And Benilde Blazers, they entered the Final Four after defeating in the Elite 8 ang number 7 seed, ang JRU Heavy Bombers. Final score of that game, 70-65. They were down 65-61, but in the last 3 minutes, a 9-0 run by the Benilde Blazers gave them the win.
Yeah, that's what you call championship DNA, not rattling when you are down late in the game. But as you can see there in the assist category, Benilde Blazers winning that by 9 assists, and playing well was Rafi Salas with 8, Ian Torres with 9, Justin Sanchez with 8, John Morales with 10, and Alan Leog with 6. So it's a very evenly scored team. So that's what you expect from a championship team, especially if you're going to go into the championship here in the Big Dance. You gotta have even scoring from all of your players.
And of course, for them to win, ano ba kailangan nilang gawin?
Yeah, they just need to keep playing their system. They need to be Benilde Blazers as we know the Benilde Blazers. They got to go deep into their bench. They have a deep squad. They got to go to their bigs. And of course, Alan Liwag needs to have a big game because Sean Umali is not playing today.
Yes.
So Alan Liwag, Sanchez, they both have to have really good games down low.
And of course, let's go to the other side of the fence. Ang Perpetual Altas, ang number 6 seed. Ang Perpetual, they entered this Final Four defeating, upsetting number 3 seed Mapua Cardinals 66-61. In that game, ano ba ang naging susi sa panalo ng Perpetual?
Defensively, you know, they were able to get 11 steals in that game. Also, they were able to hit 9 3-pointers that game. So those are going to be big keys today in their game against Benilde, and also not having 19 turnovers. I think 19 turnovers is a little bit too much in a game, but playing well for that squad was John Abbas, who's not going to be playing today as he's at the PBA Draft Combine. He had 14.6 rebounds, so they're going to miss that a lot. But JP Boral is here, Mark Gojo Cruz, Eli Casanillo. They need to step up. The seniors need to step up in this game if they want to reach the finals here at the Big Dance.
Excited na kami mga kaliga, pero puntahan muna natin si Daphne Lozano na may update on both sides. Daphne, good evening.
Good evening, mga kaliga. The Benilde Blazers, being the defending champions of the Big Dance, got no other plans but to fight with all their might and, of course, to secure their finals ticket. Whereas on the side of the Perpetual Altas, nothing is impossible as long as they stay true to their grind and their system. Kaya naman mga kaliga, comment down lang kayo kung dethrone or defend ang mangyayari. How about you, Kiko and Justin? Any thoughts?
Maraming salamat, Daphne, for that. Defend or dethrone? Yan ang tanong ko muna sa'yo.
Oh man, this is going to be tough, but I think it's going to be a dethroned game here today. I think the Perps are going to go ahead and go to the finals. I was going to say Final Four, but the finals of the Big Dance here at the Pinoyliga.
So pupunta siya, kakampi siya sa Perps in this game. Ako naman sa Benilde. All green daw. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, punta natin ngayon ang venue announcer for the introduction of the starting 5.
Liga, welcome to Pinoyliga Cup, the Big Dance 2025, here at the EAC Sports and Cultural Center, City of Manila, presented by the Shawarma Shack. It's the Final Four battle between the Benilde Blazers versus the Uphsd Altas, live on the official Facebook page and YouTube channel of Pinoyliga Cup. Now let's meet the starters from the Benilde Blazers. Starting guard number 0, Matthew Oli. The other guard number 13, Ian Torres. Starting forward number 6, Moel Morales. The other forward number 35, Rafi Celis. And starting center 34, Allen Liwag. The Benilde Blazers head coach is Charles Chu. And now the starting 5 from the Uphsd Altas. Starting guard number 9, Sean Orgo. The other guard number 19, Mark Goho Cruz. Starting forward number 10, Patrick Sleet. The other forward number 91, JP Boral. Starting center number 15, JM Tulabut. The Uphsd Altas head coach is Olsen Rosella. Our game referees for this match, Jess Waras, Bert Sisuga, and Dennis Tolik.
And ladies and gentlemen, the stars for both squads for Benilde Blazers, we have Matthew Oli, then Moel Morales, Ian Torres, Allen Liwag, and Rafi Celis. While for Perpetual Altas, we have Sean Orgo, Patrick Sleet, JM Tulabot, Mark Go Cruz, and JP Boral. And of course, this is the Final Four. One more slot is open para makumpleto ang championship game natin. Sino ang makakalaban ng top seed na Adamson Falcons, ang number 2 seed at ang reigning defending champion na Benilde Blazers, or magkakaroon tayo ng away magkapatid. Kanina away magkapitbahay, ngayon away magkapatid. Mananalo ba ang koponan ni Coach Olsen Rosella? So yan ang dapat natin abangan as we are just moments away from the start of this Final Four game. At may final instruction si Coach Alan Albano of Perpetual sa kanilang team. And of course, sinasabi natin ang advantage ng Benilde is sa front court. However, tulad ng report nga kanina, wala si Sean Umali. So, paano kaya ngayon ang mangyayari nito? So, there will be a lot of heavy load para sa balikat ni Allen Liwag.
Allen Liwag, this is a perfect opportunity for him to have a big game, as this is going to be the last Final Four game to punch a ticket into the finals here at the Pinoyliga, the big dance. So itong si Allen Liwag, si Sanchez will have big games down low if they want to get this win. And if you're Perpetual, you know, Mark Goho Cruz, Patrick Sleet, this is the type of game you wish for, as you have a chance to cement your name in the Pinoyliga history.
And tignan natin ngayon, and last year, the Benilde Blazers won the title over the LPU Pirates. It was a big game from Allen Liwag in the championship game. So tignan natin kung ngayon magkakaroon pa ng isa pang big game si Allen Liwag para i-push naman ang kanyang team sa finals. Pero unang banat ni Patrick Sleet for the three-point shot, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Patrick Sleet is one of the key reasons of their first win in the Sweet 16, where he really stepped it up in crunch time. So let's see here. This is crunch time here in this tournament. So let's see if he really puts it together and gets a good contribution for his team.
Pero bumawi naman si Matthew Oli with his own version of a three-point shot.
Yeah, Matthew Oli is one of those guards and slash forwards that can really affect Benilde's game. He has good offensive capabilities. He's tall, he has length to him, and he has some athleticism. So let's see what he will do here in this game against Perpetual.
And there is a foul called number 13, si Ian Torres. Now Torres right now is the main point guard for Benilde Blazers, and he has to be very careful kasi mautak na player tong si Sean Orco.
Ian Torres had a really good game against JRU. He had 9.6 rebounds and 3 assists. I mean, those are pretty good numbers from a point guard. And Ian Torres here has a good matchup going up against Sean Orgo and Marco Cruz. So it's going to be a fun matchup for him. This is a team that they could face in their mother league. They're not in the same bracket, but they might face them in the playoffs.
Yes, definitely. So it would be good that they size them up. They make them feel that, you know, they can match up well against this Perpetual team. So tingnan natin. And of course, vice versa din for the Benilde team. And right now, Ian Torres is being guarded. Halos magkapareho din yung hairstyle nila. No? Kaya parang nagpalit lang ng color. Parang sa NBA 2K. No? Nagpalit ng create player. And now here comes Liwag. Binigay kay Oli. 5 seconds to shoot. Inside. Ooh! Liwag immediately imposing his will. And now the score is 5-4.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass from Matthew Ollie and a great cut by Alan Liwag for 2.
Meanwhile, Patrick Sleet nagmintis on that one. Rebound ni Morales. Tumatakbo si Rafi. Rafi Celis had a great first quarter in their Elite 8 matchup. So tingnan natin kung maduduplicate niya yung effort. Pero ito si JP Boral nagmamadali. His pass to Orgo stolen by Ian Torres. And Torres has the basketball. Torres binigay kay Morales. Morales was fouled, however.
Yeah, and that possession there, JP Boral, he could have went to the right side to Patrick Sleet, or he could have went up with himself. But look at this beautiful pass by Matthew Ollie, letting that play develop, and a great job by Alan Liwag, cutting hard to the basket for 2.
Itong si Liwag talagang hinog na to eh, no? I mean, in his last year para sa Benilde Blazers,
yeah,
he has developed a lot.
And Liwag has great pro experience. I mean, semi-pro experience playing for SGA, having to go up against NBA players in practice in their SGA team for the international tournament. I think if it's the Jones Cup, if I'm not mistaken.
Jones Cup saka yun sa Dubai eh, no?
Right.
So tingnan natin, Liwag, low post. Pero binigay niya kay Torres, balik kay Liwag. Liwag inside!
Alan Liwag, like we said, he needs to have a big game here if they're going to move on to the finals. And so far, he is doing just that.
And then, ang ganda ng depensa ng Benilde. Here comes Celis. He gets it to Liwag. Liwag!
Oh!
Slam and jammer for Alan Liwag. 3 straight basket for Liwag. Pero balik naman. Nakascore si JM Tolabot on the other end.
A poor job there by Benilde, not getting back on defense after that home run play from Alan Liwag.
And now Torres, he drives and there's a slight push, a nudge. Actually, going back to the previous play, yung sinasabi mo hindi nga bumaba sa transition defense ang Benilde. Usually kasi pag naka-slam dunk yung kalaban, manghihina yung kabilang team eh. Pero dito, you know, Perpetual dead. Talagang seryoso sila kahit makascore, makadunk, maka 3 points, balik sila sa opensa.
Yeah, that's great coaching from Coach Racela, knowing that things like that happen. You just got to get back, next play mentality, and try to answer back.
Tolabot, meanwhile, missing on that one. Pero the tap goes back to Tolabot. Here comes Patrick. Patrick sizing up Rafi. Patrick Sleet now against Liwag. Sleet. Oh, his pass was too strong. Turnover.
Great defensive job there by Alan Liwag, staying with Patrick Sleet. And as soon as Patrick Sleet got down low, everybody hugged their man because he had no more dribble as he picked it up. That's what you call great defensive instincts there from the Perpetual Altas.
Score is 9-6 as Oli gets it to Liwag. Liwag to Torres. Torres trying to shoot it. Pero pinasa niya last second dish. Ooh, Morales scoring on that one.
A great job by Benilde, penetrating and finding people inside. And the big man of Benilde being ready to catch the ball and go for 2.
As we take a look at the shacking play of the game brought to you by the Shawarma Shack. Slam and jammer from Alan Liwag.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry, the Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus Only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance Final 4 and the final game bago mag-finals. One more slot is available. Perpetual ba or ang Benilde Blazer ang kukuha in this exciting matchup? And kabaliktaran ng first game to, ha. Kung yung first game, low scoring game, ito wala pa tayong kalahati ng first quarter. 17 points na nagagawa ang both teams.
Yeah, high pace coming from both of the teams. A little bit of a difference from our previous game. But as you can see here, once they find the first open shot, they'll take it.
Meanwhile, Torres with the board. Tumatakbo ngayon ng Benilde Blazers. Low post. Double team. Someone is free. Rafi decides to drive. Rafi fakes. Double team. Forces the shot. Makes it.
Yeah, Rafi Celis is one of those guys for Benilde in their previous game against JRU. 8 points, 4 steals, 3 assists. Good stat line from Rafi Celis.
Meanwhile, Tulabot, his pass, stolen, basang-basa ng Benilde. Here comes Torres. Torres with the basketball. Ooh, his pass to Oli was intercepted. And now, Patrick layup. Ooh, nagmintis si Patrick. Pero ito si Sean with the basket. No good. Rebound by Morales. Gives it up to Oli now with Torres. Pinasa ngayon kay Rafi. Rafi. And he is fouled.
Wow, that's a hard foul, but great job by Rafi Celis going up strong, but just couldn't finish there.
So take a look at this. Rafi Celis. Nabigyan siya pero nagbigay din siya.
Right.
But after that naman nag-anuhan sila. Nag-acknowledge sila sa bawat isa. So good game pa rin sila for Rafi and Tulabot. But of course si Tulabot medyo nadadama pa niya yung as officials would like to review that previous play as JM Tulabot is being attended to by our medical staff. Checking. The officials are checking kung may mga unwarranted action kay Tulabot and Celis. Celis right now is practicing his freebies. Minsan kasi, pag nag-practice ka talagang pasok eh. Pagdating sa mismong game, wala eh.
Yeah, it's such a different situation when you're at practice and shooting free throws and then when you're shooting free throws at the game. Sometimes the pressure gets to you or the bright lights get to you, but let's see if Rafi Celis here can hit 2 free throws.
And of course, right now, itong coaching staff ng Benilde Blazers talagang full force no? Makikita nga natin si Coach Pau na dyan helping si Coach Charles Yu and of course yung UAAP Juniors champion coach si Coach Manu is also part of the Benilde Blazers collegiate squad. Ayan, na dyan siya ngayon helping also Coach Charles as Celis makes the second freebie. And the score is now 14-6. We're not yet halfway ng first quarter. High scoring one. Here comes Casinillo. Low post. Hiningi ni Nunez. Binigay kay LA. LA! Bumanat! Yes!
That's a good looking shot from LA Casinillo. He's one of those reliable point guards that Coach Olsen Nasela can rely on here in games like these. So it's great to see LA Casinillo starting off strong.
And right now a miss there. Scramble for the ball. Josh, pati si Oli. Nakisama si Mo. And the Benilde coaching staff loving it yung hustle ng kanilang mga players.
Yeah, you gotta go onto the floor for 50-50 balls, especially in games like this. Like you said, Laglagan to. Whoever wins this game will go on to the finals and have a chance to win a championship before their respective mother leagues. So it's going to be a big thing here for both squads.
Oli, 3, no good. Ball will go to the Altas. Pero mahawak ngayon si Liwag. Mukhang masakit yata yung kamay niya. And officials are checking right now. As Gaspay enters the game for Liwag. And right now, na kay Nunez. gives it up. Josh, 3, and he's fouled.
Yeah, that's what you call a landing spot foul there, as that's the problem with jump shooters when you're defending them, because they jump so high you can't really tell if you know where to really stop your momentum, especially if they're fast off the cut. And when they jump high, you think that you have so much space to stop and contest that, but sometimes they land quickly too.
Yes, at saka yung jump niya parang pa greater than, you know, gumagano.
Right. So 3 free throws coming up for Josh Alcantara. Perfect opportunity to cut the lead down to a single possession here for the Perpetual Altas.
And the free throw is good. First free throw for Josh Alcantara. And that is the first point of Josh. Tingnan natin, second one. Kalmadong-kalmado si Josh. 2-4-2. Let's see. Third free throw because he was fouled from the three-point line. Josh, 3-4-3. It's now 12-14, ladies and gentlemen. As we see Torres playing, crossing the timeline. He's being harassed by Alcantara. Here comes Celis. Celis, he drives. Nowhere to go. Binigay kay Jake. Jake, tres, no good. Pero agawa ng bola, nakuha ng Benilde. Jake, shot, short on that one. And here comes JP Boral. JPB gets it to Maglupay. Maglupay, Nunez on top of the key. Yung bola na kay Josh. JPB for the 3!
Right when he released that shot, you knew it was going in, but a great job there by Josh Alcantara, getting the defense to commit to him, kicking out to Boral, and an open three-pointer for the big man.
And lamang na ang Benilde Blazers after a 9-0 run, ladies and gentlemen. Dalawang 3 points plus tatlong free throws, 9-0 run. Perpetual Altas on top by 1 point.
Benilde needs to be careful as this Perpetual squad can really light it up, as we saw in the last game. They beat Mapua in a close game, so Benilde can't keep this close if they want to really secure a win here.
And right now, here comes Kahukom. Kahukom gets it to Eusebio. Eusebio, he drives. And there is no foul called, but however, the possession will go to the Benilde Blazers with 5.7 seconds remaining. Tingnan natin. How will Benilde answer here? Inside, masyado malakas para kay Eusebio. And now, here comes Perpetual. LAC, binigay kay Josh. And now, Maglupay. Inside to Gelsano. Maglupay. Nunez, inside. Gelsano, oh, a fake. And there was a foul, ladies and gentlemen. Kumagat sa fake ang Benilde on that one. And just when we thought that Benilde is really taking control of this game, ang Perpetual unloaded a 9-0 run. And that's why Perpetual is on top by 1. Now make that 2 as Gelsano makes that free throw. So far, only 1 miss for Perpetual. 5 out of 6.
Perpetual is a team that you can't sleep on, especially once they gain some confidence. They're really going to turn it on and try to win the game.
2:50 remaining, a turnover. Here comes Perpetual. Maglupay wants a clear out inside. And right now, let's listen to Daphne Lozano for some updates from the sidelines. Daphne.
We have to start strong while not letting our guard down in the duration of the match. That's the direction that the Benilde Blazers are going for in this ball game. Learning from their last game with JRU, with the NCAA season fast approaching, the Blazers believe that securing a spot in the Big Dance Finals will be a good boost for them. They might be missing some players today, as mentioned earlier, due to the PBA Draft Combine, but Coach Charles knows down to his core that his active roster is locked in and getting the dub tonight. Kiko and Justin.
Maraming salamat, Daphne, for that as we take a look at Josh Alcantara. Fourth free throw, pumasok sa kanya. 2 for 2. 5 points already for Josh as they are on top by 5 points, 19-14. Ito, bola ngayon na kay Kahukom, balik kay Torres. And now, right now, I'm trying to figure out sino ba ang pwedeng maging point guard for the Benilde Blazers kasi parang loaded sila ng 2, 3, 4, 5. However, wala sila nung 1 eh.
Yeah, I think Torres can be one of those guys for them as he can really dictate the pace, but he's more of a points guard, if ever. And ito naman si Kahuko, medyo pwede rin siya to be a point guard, but if one of them are going to be the full-time point guard for the Benilde Blazers, they really need to commit to that job and do a fantastic job with that because they have a lot of hands that want that ball.
And of course, sabi nga nila, nami-miss nila yung isa pang guard nila, si Gab Cometa, who's actually in the PBA Combine right now. So 1:47 remaining. Josh flies and there's a foul.
Josh Alcantara has been aggressive here in this first quarter. This is a really it's a long first quarter. I've noticed. You know, I really thought we were already in the second quarter, but you know, 19-16, and Perpetual here has some really good plans trying to win this game.
And of course, ang Perpetual, they're very successful sa kanilang foul baiting plays nila, and right now they have hit a lot of free throws.
Yeah, both teams in a penalty situation here in the first quarter. So now Perpetual needs to get some defense done as they're getting Benilde to dribble that basketball a lot. They're in this full court press, and once you see the ball handler look down on the floor and go up that baseline, a blind double is coming. So great job defensively, Perpetual.
And right now, Kahuko takes a shot. Mintes, rebound by Gelsano. Here comes L.A. Casanillo. Binigay ngayon kay Josh. Josh has 7 points already. Unofficial count. Ngayon na kay Maglupay. Balik kay Casanillo. Gelsano, not his range. Jericho. Oh, what a play between Nunez and Alcantara. Hindi nga lang pumasok. Here comes Kahukom. Kahukom on the run. Drives pass. Alcantara pero nagmintes. And now, tumatakbo naman ang Perpetual. They have the possession. 5-point lead for the Altas. Casanillo up against Torres. Torres, parang hindi ko pa nakikita na papahinga si Torres right now. And we're almost done with the first quarter. And now Maglupay, he drives, Maglupay, oh! And Nunez could not make that one. And now tumatakbo, here comes Kahukom, Kahukom finally scores! Meanwhile, Josh, boom!
Wow, Josh Alcantara is putting on a show right now. He is starting off hot here.
10 points for Josh. Mintes, si Justin on that 3-point try, 20 seconds remaining. 24-18. What a turn of events in the first quarter. Early on, kala natin Benilde ang aarangkada, pero towards the end, this Perpetual Altas got some ace on their sleeves. Casanillo, Gelsano for the 3, short! And ladies and gentlemen, after 10 minutes of basketball action, the score is 24-18 in favor of the Perpetual Altas, the 6th-seeded team here in the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, we'd like to say thank you so much to our sponsors, Shawarma Shack, Smart, Coco Life, Perea Moto District, LGR, Enderan Colleges, Motor Race, and Emily Hotel. Kiko Maligdem bring you the action as it happens along with Justin Alfonso and Daphne Lozano. And after that great first game, that was decided in the last 10 seconds. Actually, last 4 seconds na nga lang yung nagmintis ang EAC. This second game naging high scoring and promised to be a good one.
Yeah, this second game is a lot more high pace. Perpetual really pressuring Benilde into dribbling the ball and try to make them commit turnovers. And as for Benilde, they started off strong, but Josh Alcantara had different plans.
Masyado malakas ang tira ni Casanillo, and now here comes Gaspay. Gaspay on the run, gets it to Halalon. Halalon wants some movement. Binigay ngayon kay Eusebio. Eusebio. Rather, that is Sanchez. Sanchez. Munti ka na mawala ang bola sa kanya. 5 seconds to shoot. Halalon has to take that shot. Halalon short on that one. Rebound by Bora. And look at this on the run. Ang Perpetual. However, they missed that. And here comes Eusebio, his pass. Read perfectly by Borja. Natapik niya palabas. 9:08 remaining.
That is probably the third or fourth missed layup of the Perpetual Bigs. And not very contested layups, but very easy and makeable layups for Perpetual.
And now, Halalon, bumanat ng 3. Mintes pa rin. Tumatakbo ngayon. Here comes Kenji. Doremdes on the run. Binigay ngayon kay Orgo. Someone is free and that is Maglupay. No good. Justin with the board. Sanchez. Nagmamadali. He drives past Kenji. Sanchez is fouled.
This is a good opportunity here for both of these squads to really fare up against these teams that will be both playing in the NCAA. But also what we can see here is the EAC assistant coaches in the stands right now watching Benilde, because Benilde will be in their same bracket in NCAA Season 101. So that's going to be a fun matchup.
And of course, nakita din natin ngayon si Coach Nash, pati si Coach Gilbert nanonood kasi makakalaban nila nga to. Kung isa sa kanila makakalaban nila on Sunday rather. And 2 for 2 for Justin. It's now 24-20 as right now, an official count, Alcantara 10 points already.
Josh Alcantara really turned it on in that first quarter, giving Perpetual their lead. And one thing that I like that he does is he penetrates and creates for his teammates as well. When he started to score, now he's starting to look to create. Right now he's on the bench, so let's see where Perpetual will find that production in this unit.
And of course, let's see how nakikita natin from the bench ng Benilde, no? Liwag is being attended to. Parang nilalagyan nila ng I think he hurt his hand earlier. So, and there's a foul called on Sanchez.
That's going to be a huge loss here to Benilde if he's not going to come back in the game. Justin Sanchez needs to step up in those shoes. You know, Irile Galas needs to also step up in those shoes, as those are the other big men on the squad right now without Sean Umali and also Gaspay. He has some big shoes to fill for this Blazers squad if they're going to pull off this W.
And right now, a miss there by Aris Bora. The score is 24-19. 1 out of 2. Perpetual has unofficially made 10 free throws. Ang Benilde 3 pa lang.
Wow.
So that's a big difference. So let's see if Benilde will be aggressive going to the basket. just like this. Justin, pero binigay niya kay Gaspar rather. Moore for the 3. They needed that one.
That's a big shot there from SJ Moore. Now let's see if they can get a stop on defense.
Pagulayan is in the game right now. Pati si Boral. Balik kay Pagulayan, pero naagaw ni Alalon. Let's see kung may chase down block. May nangyari, no! And Alalon scores. And just like that, balik na ang kalamangan sa Benilde.
A great job there by Jericho Halalon, coming from the weak side, noticing that the offensive player of Perpetua didn't have his head turned to him, not knowing that Halalon was there. He times it well, he gets the pick, and an easy 2 points from Jericho Halalon.
So the score is 25-all kasi it started with 24-18 and the only point scored ng Perpetual was from the free throw of Borja. And then, of course, nag-sunod-sunod ang basket ng Benilde. That's why it's 25-all. 7:30 remaining. Sean launches a 3. No good. Ooh! Sky high for the board is SJ Moore. Ito, nagmamadali si SJ. I think this is what Benilde lacks sa first quarter. Yung aggressiveness like si SJ.
Yeah,
Talaga mag-i-slash
SJ Moore, like we keep saying every time we cover Benilde, has great athleticism. And as we saw there, he went sky high for that rebound, and as soon as he got it, he pushed the pace. Grabe, ang bilis, parang pinakawala dun sa race line sa mga track meets. Ang bilis eh.
Now let's see, as Halalon binigay kay Gaspay. Gaspay against Pagulayan. Gaspay forces the issue, pero binigay niya kay SJ Moore. Boom!
Wow, 2 3-pointers here in the second quarter for SJ Moore already. What a jump shot coming from that young man. Great elevation, great follow through. And that's his second one now here in the second quarter.
And I'm hoping that SJ Moore can really consistently make those outside shots kasi yung magiging kailangan niya for him para lumibre yung paint. As we see JP Boral bumanat naman ng 3. And ladies and gentlemen, Boral is in the scoreboard na rin with that 3-point shot, 28-all. Makikita natin kung gaano katinik itong dalawang koponan na ayaw magpaiwan sa bawat isa.
Yeah, great defense there coming from Perpetual, causing that 8-second violation. Guards of Benilde need to recognize that they can't dribble the ball into the defense as Halalon dribbled into a double team, causing him an 8-second violation.
Oh, a turnover there. Nawala sa isip ni Kenji, no? Bawal yun eh. During the inbound. So ball will go back to the Benilde Blazer. Score is tied at 28. Gonzaga looking for a teammate. Nakita niya si Halalon. Halalon back to Sanchez. Sanchez drives, layups all straight to the hoop.
What a great drive there by Justin Sanchez. They're going to need a lot of that from Justin Sanchez for them to come and win this game.
And now, let's see, Boral. He has the basketball. Duremdes, bumanat ng 3. Mintes, and JP Boral sky high, pero nawala ang bola sa kanya. Here comes SJ. SJ drives, floating in the air. And he was fouled. Like what I said, yan ang kulang sa Benilde ng first quarter. Medyo mahihain sila driving to the paint.
Wow, look at that hang time from SJ Moore. Parang nag-glide siya sa air eh.
Oo eh.
Parang may may pause siya. Pagdating ng peak, may pause, nag-glide. Tapos biglaan bumaba. Parang may flight talaga tong si SJ Moore.
Yes. Pero pag ako yung nag-drive yan, it's ham time. Hindi na hang time eh, no? Ham time.
What do you call me then? Like if I, tuna time? Like I'm just canned tuna gliding in the air.
As SJ Moore makes that first free throw, it's now 31-28. I mean, the entry of SJ Moore has energized Benilde Blazers here in the second period. And nabati natin, so nagbintis ang free throw. I'm sorry.
Quickly talking about SJ Moore, he hit a lot of consistent threes here in the second quarter. If he can really add that to his game, future is bright for that young man.
And timeout is called, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back here in the Pinoyliga Big Dance. Final Four.
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Kiko Maligdem, along with Justin Alfonso and Daphne Lozano. We are live here in EAC Gymnasium for this Final Four matchup. Number 2 seed Benilde Blazer, the defending and reigning Big Dance champions, going up against the number 6 Perpetual Altas.
Perpetual right now giving up a fight here against Benilde. But Benilde back up by 3. Let's see what they can keep doing here in this game.
Tumira ng 3 si Rafi nagbintes. Now SJ missing on that one. Halalo naman. Still missing on that one. I wonder, no, pag nakuha ng Benilde ang bola, biglang tira agad sila. They're not trying to recoup. No?
Yeah, I mean, if your big man receives it down low and if they think they have a shot, you would want them to go up strong. But, if the shot clock resets and there's a chance to get a better shot, why not?
And 14 seconds in the shot clock. Salalon will do the inbound. Let's see how will they use this play. Oh, they gave it to Gonzaga. Gonzaga, however, flubs that one. And there is a foul.
Yeah, JP Boral has been doing a great job on the boards. He's been getting a lot of defensive boards for Perpetual, being able to box out. But we see here, Josh Alcantara back in the game. Let's see what he will contribute here in this second quarter. I mean.
Here comes Magdangal. And now here comes Nunez. Binigay kay Pagulayan. Balik kay Boral. Here comes Leet. Oh, Pagulayan. 3, nagmintes. Scramble for the ball na panalunan ni Boral. And now Pagulayan drives. Layup. Oh, yes! Just like in the high school years. JD Pagulayan driving to the lane. Basket. Ito naman si Halalon. 13 seconds to shoot. Halalon. Binigay kay Justin. Oh, interesting matchup. Boral against Justin. Justin Sanchez. Oh, what a fake. Oh, putata there by Boral.
Wow, what a great job by JP Boral defensively.
Ito naman si Pagulayan. Boom!
Wow, Perpetual. Just when they were down by 3, now they're back up by 2. That's how fast things change in collegiate basketball.
33, ladies and gentlemen. 31. Halalon, his own version of a 3, no good. At kulang ng box out ang Benilde because Perpetual is able to grab those defensive boards. Right now, 33-31. Sleet, binigay kay Nunez, balik kay Sleet. Sleet, he drives. Sleet, sees Boral. Pero nakita nila si Magdangal. No good. Oh!
Wow. Perpetual wreaking havoc offensively and defensively. They are now back up by 4.
As we take a look at the rebound of the game brought to you by Coco Life. 7 points. Magic bunot. JD Pagulayan. And right now, Perpetual is on top. 35-31.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
And ladies and gentlemen, punta naman natin ngayon ang ating courtside reporting na si Daphne Lozano. What's some updates for us? And Daphne, good evening.
Head coach Austin Rosella of the Perpetual Altas shared to me earlier how he intends to not make his boys do anything new today. He wants them to stay true to their system while playing their part effectively. Dinagdag pa ni Coach Austin that he currently has 20 players in his pool but only 16 are activated today. Despite that, he aims to see where this pool is currently at to make room for growth and development. Kiko and Justin.
Maraming salamat, Daphne, for that one. Usually, no, maganda talaga na malawak yung pool mo for you to have yung mga backup plans, unforeseen circumstances. And right now, Patrick's lead. They have the basketball, 4-point lead for the Altas. They lose that one. Ollie with the ball. Maraming white shirts. They didn't capitalize that one. It was a 4-on-1 fast break. And right now, Torres is back inside. Gonzaga having problems there, pero na-pick up niya, pero still a miss. JP Boral on the run, binigay kay Sleet. Looking for a teammate, nakita niya si Gian. And now low post kay Nunez. Jericho underneath. Ooh, what a shot by Nunez.
What a great job there by Nunez. Working his way inside the paint patiently. Didn't rush things. He was able to get to a spot and a nice soft touch around the rim.
9-0 run by Perpetual in the second quarter. 2-2-2 remaining. Oli, binigay kay Torres. Torres, ooh! Smooth move by Torres.
Ian Torres needs to do a lot more of that. Getting to the rim, penetrating, challenging the defense of the Perpetual bigs.
And now let's see, JP Boral being up against Gonzaga. Nakay Goho Cruz. Mark has been silent so far. Tingnan natin kung mag-iingay na siya ngayon. Pati si Patrick Sleet. What a move! Ooh. What a pass! And what a basket!
Great job by Patrick Sleet there, drawing in the defenders of Benilde. Looking away, no look pass down low for a quick 2 finish for Perpetual.
39-33. Oli. Pop out si Torres. Torres. Layup. Mahilig si Torres sa masikip na daanan.
A great way there by snaking the dribble off that pick and roll. Torres goes all the way deep and an offhand finish for him.
39-35. Patrick Sleet. Bumanat ng tres. Nagmintes. Na yon ang bola ay pupunta sa Benilde Blazers.
What I like Benilde is starting to do here in the second quarter is when they're penetrating and going, as you can see here, the LGR swab and move of the game. Ian Torres splitting his way through the defense. Like Kiko was saying earlier, a lot more penetration from Benilde will have them play a lot better here in the second quarter.
And right now, 39-35. Torres. Ooh, drives. Mahilig si Torres sa ganun. Pero nagmintis si Morales. And now here comes Gian. Pinasa. Ooh, layup. Still a miss. Here comes Torres on the run. Torres looking for a teammate. Binigay niya kay Gaspay. And now here comes Oli. Oli hit a 3-pointer earlier. Torres, medyo gun-shy pa si Torres ngayon. Sa 3-point shot, nagmintes. Gaspay with the board. Gaspay, 3 players. Pinuwersa. Nagmintes. Rebound by Boral. And now here comes Goho Cruz. Binigay kay Calzano. Sumabay si Morales.
A great job there by Mark Goho Cruz. Unselfishly dumping it down. He goes up for a layup. Looked like it. Faked it. Goes down to his teammate. And Calzano being able to go up strong and draw the foul.
And Magdangal is replaced by Josh Alcantara. Medyo matagal lang ipinangahinga ni Alcantara. Let's see if magkukontinue ang kanyang magandang laro. Pero kanina, no, Josh, we have 33 seconds remaining. So I don't know if Alcantara will be able to maintain that great performance sa first quarter. But let's see. One out of two. 40-35, 5-point lead as Gaspay. He gets it to Kahukom. Ngayon na kay Torres. Torres with the ball. It's being guarded by Alcantara. Gaspay has it. Gaspay. He drives. Oh, Botata! 4 seconds. Kahukom jumper. Ooh.
Right place, right time for Josh Kahukom. And a great job there hitting that mid-range J, putting the lead down at 3 points.
And timeout is called. We'll be back. Final 8.5 seconds in the first half.
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
Back to the ball game, ladies and gentlemen, as we have Benilde Blazers trailing by 3 here against the Perpetual Altas. A lot of unsung heroes for Perpetual in this first half.
Perpetual giving a fight here against the Benilde Blazer, being up by 3 points right now with 8.5 seconds left to go. Crucial here if Perpetual can end this half with a basket, putting a little bit of cushion into this second half here for Perpetual.
So tingnan natin as earlier, alam ko si Coach Gabby Severino nag-coach for that, nag-draw up ng play. Let's see. Oh! Mark Go Cruz with a basket there.
Wow, and that's what I meant there by making sure you end the first half strong. Marco Cruz puts his team up 41-37.
It's 42-37 after that basket. So a 5-point lead as we take a look at the second quarter highlights here in the Pinoyliga, the big dance. This is the Final Four.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now. When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
Hello mga kaliga, you're still tuned in to Pinoyliga, the Big Dance Final Four match between the Perpetual Altas versus the Benilde Blazers. And beside me is a very special guest, Miss Sofia, the partner of Antonio Sebio of the Benilde Blazers. Ma'am, thank you so much for joining me here in the half. So my first question would be, of course, aside from showing up for your partner in his games, in what way do you show your support to him, especially given that he is a student athlete?
I try to be more understanding about like his time. Like, syempre mas madalas siyang magiging pagod dahil laging nagte-training and may practice. So I just understand. So I don't really demand much of that because like I know pagod siya. And also I try to support him in other fields like kunwari like content creation and other things. Yan.
Ayan, kaya naman pala sobrang lakas niya sa loob ng court ay strong din ang kanyang support system in and outside the court. And of course, ma'am, isa pa pong bonus question. So, since most of basketball fans know Anton only inside the court, can you share to us one fact about him?
Well, he's really good at playing the guitar.
So for sure, hinaharana ka niya?
Minsan. Wow.
Sana all. Pero yun, ma'am, meron po ba kayong gustong i-shoutout lalo na sa nanonood ng live stream?
Hi to everyone watching, to his family, to my family, and to him when he watches the live. Hello.
Once again, thank you so much, Miss Sofia. And that is all for our halftime interview. Kaya tutok lang kayo mga kaliga because we will be back shortly.
we started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
Free throws, 12 out of 15, right on cue ang Perpetual, while ang Benilde Blazers is 4 out of 6 only. While ang assist department, although Benilde Blazers is on top, ang percentage ng Perpetual is doing well. While on the other side, we see on the game leaders, Moore with 7, Liwag with 6, Sanchez with 4, Alcantara with 10, Pagulayan with 7, and Boral with 6 points.
Great scoring output from Josh Alcantara so far. Let's see here if he can continue that same kind of play style here in the second half. And unfortunately for Benilde, it looks like Alan Leog won't be returning to the game. So hopefully the Benilde Blazer bigs can make up for some of that lost output from their veteran forward in Alan Liwag.
Oo, ang ganda ng umpisa ni Liwag eh, no? 6 straight points and then before yung injury. So let's see. Hopefully he is okay. And you know, when push comes to shove, eh, makalaro siya. Sabi nga nila, in the crucial stretches. But let's see. Meanwhile, a shot there. Sabi nga nila na dyan, some people or some players will be able to step up for them. And one of them is Mo Morales. And look at this, a steal by Rafi Celis. Celis scores. And si Celis, one of the missing link sa first half by Benilde.
And look at this output right away by Benilde coming out the halftime break. Pressure defense, running some sets. A very different Benilde Blazer squad coming out that halftime break.
Medyo inspired basketball. Ito yata yung gusto ng Benilde, yung medyo dehado sila, biglang gigising just like in the last game.
Backs against the wall mentality coming from Benilde. But let's see here if Perpetual can answer back.
And fast break, here comes Celis. Celis thinking 3, binigay niya kay Torres. Torres, siya nang bumanat ng 3, pero mintes. And now here comes Josh Alcantara. Alcantara binigay kay LA. Casinillo, naghahanap ng papasa, binigay kay Nunez. Bibigay ito kay Maglupay. Maglupay, naghahanap ng papasahan. Gelsano inside, and there is a foul called on Celis.
In the motion set, the way Perpetual ran that right there, they try to get a high-low by giving it to Gelsano from the top and then getting it down to Nunez. A great job trying to get that high-low look for Perpetual.
8:54 remaining, third quarter, 42 to 41 inside. Josh, and there is a foul. That is a clear foul. Nawala sa frame si Josh, no?
A great job by Josh Alcantara, really finding every line drive and driving hard so that if he gets hit just like that by Matthew Ollie, he's able to draw the foul and shoot 2 here for Uphsd.
So let's see Josh making that free throw, 11 points for him. As free throw. Oh, they missed that one.
And a missed opportunity there for Perpetual to get another possession as Josh Alcantara missed that second free throw. But Gelsano misread where Alcantara was going to go and throws it right out of bounds.
And right now, Torres will get the ball. He will orchestrate the offense for Coach Charles Chu. Oli, he drives. Nagmintis. Ooh, he read. He got that feeling na magmimintis talaga yung tira niya and he followed it through.
That's a good play coming from Matthew Ollie. One of those high motor plays that people say he was missed his own shot, but he got his own rebound and goes back up with it.
And deadlock, second deadlock of the game if I'm not mistaken. This 43 all at nagkaroon ng jump ball. 43 all, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, both of these teams getting gritty here in this second half. Really fighting for 50-50 balls right now. It's all about going to be defense here in the second quarter. If you could get some stops and be able to convert on the offensive end, that's how you're going to win this game.
So let's see. Maglupay has it. 8:15 remaining. He gets it to Nunez. Hindi niya zone yan. Binigay niya kay Casinillo. Let's see. Gelsano. Oh, what a layup, pero nagmintes. And yung box out ang nawawala para sa Benilde.
You know, I like what Nunez is doing right now so far in this second half. He's really, really fighting for those second chance opportunities for his team. And a great job there by Josh Alcantara being able to penetrate all the way to the rim. And Jericho Nunez had great position to be able to get that offensive board, but too bad he missed his first free throw.
43 all as the Benilde Blazers has scored continuously in the third quarter to tie the game. Pero ngayon balik ulit ang kalamangan para sa Perpetual. As we see Torres, nakita si Eusebio. Eusebio 3! Yes, sir!
That's a great job by Ian Torres, getting really deep on the opposite side of the court and being able to swing past it all the way to Eusebio for an open three-pointer.
Alcantara. Oh, look. And look at that. Coach Charles is asking for a sportsman-like foul. Kasi, di ba, parang ano eh. Nauna na yata. Pero kasi dalawang players ang Perpetual ang kasunod nung ni Ian Torres on that one. So, but they will review that last play. So, titingnan natin. And I love how the assistant coaches of Coach Charles Chu immediately, pag ganyan may mga konting dead ball situation, they immediately parang they huddle the players. Usap agad eh, no?
Yeah, beautiful positive energy coming from the assistant coaches of Coach Charles True. And that's what you want from your assistant coaches, is to feed good energy to the players on any dead ball situations, being able to, hey, we have this read instead of this read. Having multiple eyes and having multiple positive energies on the bench is a plus here for the Benilde Blazers.
And right now, ball will go to Benilde Blazers, and they will do the inbound. 14 seconds in the shot clock as Eusebio gets it to Rafi Celis. Celis ran into a brick wall. Binigay kay Torres. He can hit that three, pero nagmintis during that at the time. And now here comes Orgo. Orgo calling play number 1 for Coach Olsen Racela. Go Cruz. Binigay ngayon kay Gelsano. Oh, what a pass inside. Maglupay, however, missed that one. Rebound by Morales. And now Torres nagmamadali ngayon. He sees Sanchez free. Or Eusebio for the 3 once again. Nagmintis. However, and now Go Cruz running through the defense of Oli, pero decides to pass. And now here comes Orgo. Orgo. His pass tapped away, and look at the defense of Benilde. Here comes Eusebio.
Oh, wow. Ian Torres is doing a phenomenal job here, dictating the pace, and a great pass to Antonio Eusebio.
And timeout is called. We'll be back here in the final 4 of the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance.
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As Coach Olsen Racela giving instruction right now. He doesn't like what is happening right now. They lost their lead at halftime. And ngayon, nag-aabol sila 4-point deficit.
Yeah, Coach Olsen Racela, we know the kind of system we would love to implement here at the Perpetual Basketball Program. Like he said to Daphne earlier, they're not going to try to do anything new, but they're going to stick to their system and see what will come out of that. So there's still a lot of basketball left to play. 6 minutes and 39 seconds in this third quarter. So, you know, they're only down by 4 points. They were up earlier in the second quarter. So if they could just go back to what was working earlier, they should be able to come back in this game.
So let's see right now as it's Orgo bringing down the leather, being guarded by Torres. And now here comes JPB. Coral. Naghanap na pasan. He picked up the ball already. He picked up the dribble rather. And now here comes Orgo. 5 seconds to shoot. Orgo. Someone is free, and Goho Cruz could not handle that basketball.
Perpetual started in a 1-4 set with 2 of the bigs at the elbows. They try to get it inside for a handoff action, but Nunez mishandled the ball. They really had nowhere else to go. That was most likely an emergency play coming from Sean Orgo. They need to get some more fluid sets here if they want to come back in this game.
And now Torres being guarded by Orgo. Pick given by Eusebio. Torres binigay kay Morales. Eusebio has it. 3 seconds to shoot. Eusebio fade away. Nagmintis. Rebound by Sean. Orgo now. He gives the ball to Goho Cruz. Goho Cruz has been silent so far. Tignan natin. Ipuputok siya sa third quarter because right now Goho Cruz has only scored 4 points if I'm not mistaken. Tignan natin. Coral. Binigay kay Sleet. Sleet. Low post. Against Celis.
That's a strong body there by Patrick Sleet. He was able to go almost by the three-point line and back down Rafi Celis to the shaded area and be able to draw that foul. So let's see if they can go more to Patrick Sleet here and turn this game around for the red shirts.
And makikita natin talaga, no, in terms of yung pangangatawan pa lang, parang Sleet feels that he had the advantage pag low post.
Yeah, Patrick Sleet looks like a grown man.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like he hits the weight room every single day. So.
Definitely. Ang laki ng change ng katawan ni Sleet ngayon.
So let's see if they could keep going to him as he misses that first free throw. But what I like Perpetual does is when they get into this motion-like set where they have 3 guys on one side and loaded, and then they have another 2 on the opposite wing and then at the other baseline corner. And every time they get into that set, there's more player movement, there's more ball movement, and they play a lot quicker. So let's see if they get into that more motion-like set here in this second half.
Patrick Sleet, 4 points already. And look at
Oh
Eusebio!
my goodness.
Mukhang tama yung sinasabi natin, no? Kung sino yung na-interview ni Daphne na better half. Di ba? Na-inspire maglaro eh.
Yeah, Anton Eusebio, 6 points now here in the second half. If I'm not mistaken, he didn't really get some action in the first half.
Yes.
So having Anton Eusebio come into the second half and play a lot better and make a 7-point there, good sign from Benilde, especially that Alan Liwag isn't in the game.
And basket there, 5th free throw made by Benilde Blazers. Total of 8 points unofficially. He hit the 3-pointer and two-pointer there for Antonio Eusebio. Boral, he drives. Nowhere to go. Great footwork.
Wow.
Basket is good.
What a great job there by JP Boral off the spin, being able to control himself to slow down, gather that pivot foot, and be able to finish that mid-range J.
8 points for JP. Here comes Torres. He drives. Shot. No good. Picks up his own miss. No good. Scramble for the ball. Block there. SJ Moore's already in the game, you know. A lot of action is happening. And we're just surprised that SJ is back in the game. So let's see. He had a great first half. He scored 7 points, including 2 3-pointers there. So let's see if he will be a difference or a factor here in the third quarter. Torres. Shot, oh good.
That's a tough one-dribble pull-up there from Ian Torres. He was fading back as he took that first dribble to the left side. Great finish from Ian Torres.
Mark, go Cruz. Binigay ngayon kay Boral. Boral. Drives. Ooh, great defense by Benilde. Torres, binigay kay Celis. Still missed there. Pero ito to, si MGC. He drives. Shot. No good. Orgo with the board. Balik kay MGC. Mark, go Cruz. Still no. And Perpetual will try to regroup with 7 seconds to shoot inside. Sinigurado na ni Jericho Nunez.
Great job there by Sean Orgo, finding Jericho Nunez down low in great position and a great left-hand touch from the big man, showing us he's ambidextrous, being able to finish with 2 hands.
And right now, some movement. Celis has it. He drives. Woo! I thought he was gonna fly in the air, but last second dish to SJ Moore, miss on that one. Biglang no, dalawang players ang bumantay kay Celis, and right now, and run for Patrick Sleet.
Patrick Sleet going all the way to the rim. A beautiful misdirection move on Antonio Eusebio. Put him in a GPS. Patrick Sleet with a beautiful finish.
And Patrick Sleet unofficially has scored 6 points already. So let's see. He has scored 3 points already in this third period.
Yeah, Patrick Sleet, when he's going downhill aggressively with bad intentions, he makes good things happen. So you would want to see a lot more of Patrick Sleet being aggressive, finding the line drives, and help his team come back in this game.
And the officials will try to double check on that one on the last play as Coach Charles Chu and the rest of the coaching staff are pleading their case against on a play.
On review, foul is called on number 22, Antonio Sebio. Third personal foul. 14 foul for the Benilde Blazers.
Looks like there's a lot of confusion on who the foul was called.
I think they're saying that it shouldn't be on Celis, the foul. So let's see, it's on Antonio Sebio.
They were able to correct the call after that.
Yes. So let's see. Sleet missing on that one. Maybe that long break, you know, had had a factor on that miss by Sleet. Pero tingnan natin. 12 seconds to shoot, 3 minutes to go. 53, 51. And there is a foul, a pushing foul on number 10.
Great job there by SJ Moore trying to challenge the defense of Patrick Sleet there. But can't move that wall of Patrick Sleet. I mean, he's a strong guy and a great defender.
So let's see as Justin Sanchez is back in the game right now. As we take a look at Torres. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Ian Torres is doing a phenomenal job penetrating here for Benilde.
So right now, Patrick Sleet trying to use his upper body strength to his advantage. Binigay kay Boralin. Nagmintes, and look at Patrick. Still no good. But the athleticism of SJ Moore reigns supreme on that play. Here comes Ian Torres. Uses the pick. Torres once again.
Wow, Ian Torres has a fast pass in the lane right now in this third quarter. If I'm not mistaken, that is his third or fourth drive all the way to the rim and being able to finish.
10 points for Ian Torres, pero bumawi naman si Sean Orgo there.
Perpetual just needs to get a stop here if they want to stay in this game.
4-point lead. Less than 2 minutes remaining in this third canto. SJ Moore. Shot, no good. Rebound. Perpetual. Oh, Perpetual on the run.
Oh, wow.
And JP Boral on the other end. 10 points already for Boral.
What a move by JP Boral. Misdirection, uses his body against Gaspar to protect the ball and finish.
So Boral trying to add on to the free throws. Let's see. Boral makes that one. And right now, let's listen to Daphne Lozano with some updates. Daphne, good evening.
Ian Torres, one of the Benilde Blazers' notable guards, shared to me earlier on what pushes him to do better in every game. At yun ay ang pagkatalo nila sa championship ng NCAA Season 100 against Mapua. He told me how that pain has been ingrained in his chest, but he converts it to additional fuel in pushing his limits. Now that the Season 101 is fast approaching, getting the title once again in the Big Dance would be a huge booster, not just for him and the team, but the Benilde community. Back to you, gentlemen.
So much, Daphne, for that. Kakasabi lang niya, Ian Torres, and he made a great defensive play there. So tingnan natin, 11 seconds to shoot. Traveling.
Great call there by the referees as Sean Orgo received the ball in a split stance and decides to switch his split stance as he tried to drive, which is a traveling violation. But going to Ian Torres in the report of Daphne, I think Ian Torres is going to be a huge deal here for the Benilde Blazers if they want to redeem themselves in Season 101 and try to win that championship in the NCAA.
He will be a big factor for sure. And he's the main guard here for Coach Charles. There is a foul called. And of course, Coach Olsen, animated in the sidelines. Nagagalit siya doon sa player niya, yung parang yung depensa, mali yung depensa daw eh.
Yeah, what he's saying is like you're trying to use your hip to play defense, and they go attack that every time instead of just sliding your feet and cutting off the driving angle. Because if you cut off the driving angle, it's either they run through your chest and it's an offensive foul, or they just change direction. But if you're trying to use your hip to get them to change direction, they're just going to go around that because you have no more momentum to try and cut that off. So a great point there by Coach Olsen Rosella, trying to ingrain that in his team.
As Kahukom splitting the free throws. It's now 60-56. 30 seconds remaining. We're about to end the quarter. So let's see. Casinillo. Pop out si MGC. Look at the pass. Ooh, inside. However, a miss there by Borja. Binigay kay Kahukom. Kahukom miss. Rebound by Borja or by Boral. 11 seconds.
It looks like JP Boral is down on.
And look at that. See. And look at that. See, mukhang si Liwag parang gusto nung maglaro eh, no?
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to try and want to play in this game. This is a crucial game. This is a crucial game. Like, if people have not forgotten, this is the game to go to the. Like, if people have not forgotten, this is the game to go to the finals here in the Pinoyliga, the big dance.
After na lang ng game magpahinga dahil
here in the Pinoyliga, the big dance.
After na lang ng game magpahinga dahil Sunday pa ang finals eh.
Right.
60-56. Oh, what a steal there by Halalon. 4 seconds. Halalon with a basket.
Wow, what a finish to the third quarter here. As Halalon tells his teammates, we still got a lot of game left to go.
And after 30 minutes of basketball action, 6-point lead for the defending, reigning, and number 2 seed, Benilde Blazers.
Sampung taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence, dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 62-56, Kiko Malikdem, along with Justin Alfonso and Daphne Lozano, as we bring you this final quarter of this Final Four. Adamson Falcons in the finals this coming Sunday. Will it be Benilde Blazers or Perpetual Altas?
It's going to be an exciting finals matchup, and it's going to be decided here in the final 10 minutes of this fourth quarter.
Final 10 minutes unless overtime.
Yes.
But of course, we're not hoping for that. As we see, Gaspay is in the game right now. Gaspay takes a jumper, miss, rebound by Kahukom.
You have to just get stops on defense, and if you're Benilde, you know that you can have good offensive momentum. You just have to ride that. You got to get good looks, and you got to keep doing what you're doing.
And a turnover there by Benilde Blazers as Casinillo running Right now, they don't want to waste any precious seconds because they are down by 6 points. Casinillo drives inside to Gelsano.
What a nice find there by L.A. Casinillo, not settling for that three-pointer. He drives baseline, he draws the defenders, and gets it down to Gelsano.
And right now, SJ Moore binigay ngayon kay Gaspay. Gaspay not his zone. And now, Kahukom has it. And there is a foul called. Sumabit yung kamay, yung braso ni ni Gelsano kay Justin Sanchez.
Yeah, Justin Sanchez trying to gain position against Gelsano and was able to draw that foul.
So let's see. Important for Benilde to score here since syempre naglalaro sila for almost 2 quarters nang wala si Allen Liwag. 6 seconds. Kahukom. No good.
Wow. A great job there by Gelsano boxing out Gaspay.
As we take a look at the quarter scores, next two quarters, 19-18 and 25-14. That's why they are leading 62-56 at the end of the third quarter. But right now, it's 62-58. Minute and 30 seconds have gone by in the final quarter. Oh, great passing there. There was a great defense. Here comes S.J. Moore.
Wow, every time he takes flight, it's just showtime. But Perpetual there in that previous possession, great ball movement. But they couldn't finish that 2 points.
And now Perpetual on the offensive. Kenji. Doremdes, he drives. And right now, Gaspay is not having a great game as we take a look at a play of the game brought to you by Smart Sports. On flight, SJ Moore. But yung mga misses niya side.
Empty pinch post, then Nunez was left alone, then they swing it, really getting up there with him. But SJ saw Perpetual players sprinting full speed to try and recover, and they were able to affect that fast break play of Benilde.
Boral, binigay ngayon kay Maglupay. Magdangal, nag-pop out. Almost lost that one. It's being guarded by Halalon. Magdangal. Yes, sir.
Wow, a great job there by Kyle Magdangal going all the way to the rim. They need more of that. They need more to be more aggressive here in the fourth quarter. They need to know that the time is ticking.
Benilde has the basketball. SJ Moore with the possession. Ooh, a spin move. He sees Kahukom. No good. Rebound by Nunez. Still a lot of time. 6 minutes remaining. .552 remaining. And Jake Gaspay is down. Oh, that's bad news. Jane has committed his 4th personal foul.
Jake Gaspay tried to deviate JP Boral from that DHO, but he was the one drawn with the foul.
67-61. Oli, binigay kay Torres. Torres. Ooh, Torres is not yet done, Justin.
Wow, Ian Torres. No matter how many defenders are there, he's gonna be able to finish.
Parang nagpapalitan lang sila ni SJ Moore, in giving that knockout punch. Let's see. As we take a look once again, Ian Torres, kakabalik pa lamang, instant offense. Timeout is called. We'll be back.
Talent and the hard work to be able to compete against talent and the hard work.
Fight, sinasabi natin Magic Hugot. In the juniors division, isa sa mga go-to guys ni Coach Job Cleopas yan sa Perpetual. 3 seconds. Torres, pinato, nagmintes. Great defense by Perpetual. Here comes Magdangal. Hawak niya ang bola, binigay niya yung kay Pagulayan. Pagulayan gets it to the veteran Boral. Balik kay Pagulayan. Pagulayan, butata. And Jake Gaspay, great defense for him. Pero ito, sinugod ni Justin.
He was able to take all those guys on the offensive end.
As we take a look at the Buffalo Wings and Things defensive play of the game. Jake Gaspay starring in that instance as SJ Moore goes back to the bench. Bumalik si Rafi Celis. So let's see.
Ooh, that's a crucial missed free throw there from Justin Sanchez. Perpetual here. They're less than 5 minutes away here from the final buzzer. They're only down 6 points. That's only 2 possessions if you really think about it. So let's see what
like that. Every free throw, I make or given to me, I will make it. Kasi mahirap kalaban ng Perpetual.
Right. Especially if you keep him in the game. We know what happened with Mapua. They were up in the final fourth quarter for a few minutes in that fourth quarter, and they were able to lose that game.
Here comes Magdangal. Pagulayan has it. Pagulayan. Oh, here comes Maglupay. Maglupay. Layup. It's good.
Ooh.
And one opportunity.
Wow. What a take by Maglupay. Goes all the way to the rim. Ollie there got caught up on the weak side. And a chance here to make it a 4-point play.
And ito yung sinasabi natin, never count out Perpetual. Madali lang habulin yung 5-point lead na yan. So see, Maglupay, bonus free throw, makes that one.
Yeah. If you keep Perpetual in the hunt for a win, they're going to stay around. They have that kind of system, and they have that kind of veteran presence here. So let's see if they could make good final plays here in the fourth quarter.
And right now, here comes Rafi. Celis being hounded by Nunez. Rafi drives. Layup, it's good!
Wow, what a take from Rafi Celis.
So Boral, low post.
Really great songs.
76-point lead. 3 minutes, 29 seconds. I know it's still a lot of time, but if you were Coach Olsen, what would you do here?
If you're Coach Olsen, you still got 3 minutes and 29 seconds left here in this game. You would just tell your team that you got to have no empty possessions on the offensive end, and we got to get stops. No turnovers, no second chance opportunities, as that will allow Benilde to get more chances to put this game away.
And of course, ang Benilde, nakakascore talaga sila pag open court basketball, no? Especially, that's the specialty or the menu ng ni na SG.
Driving lane of Ian Torres, have to make tough shots, or maybe even have to drive and try to have a jump pass, force them in tough situations so that you have more opportunities to come back in this game.
And now Sean Orgo is in the charity line, making the first free throw. 67-74, 7-point lead. 2 for 2. And a lot of free throws is made. Already by Perpetual. Ang ganda ng shooting nila dyan. As we see Torres with the ball, binigay kay Justin. Nakay Rafi ngayon. Rafi, he drives. He sees Ollie. Great beneficiary of that slash by
Matthew Ollie did a great job there reading Rafi Celis and cutting at the right time there and being able to finish for 2.
Pero ito na ngayon ang Perpetual. Lumapit ng konti si Sean. Putata from behind and that was ito yung sinasabi mo empty possession. Pero ayun, bumawi si Sean. Orgo. Ooh!
Wow! What a block there by Ian Torres, being able to recover.
Wow! That deserves a replay.
Yeah, wow.
Let's take a look at that. A steal. Look at Torres. Oh my goodness. What a block. Inside, Sleet, foul. That was a good foul instead of giving him an end one.
Right, good job there by Patrick Sleet, though, going back door, being able to pump fake, draw the foul. Has a chance to put his team's deficit from Benilde Blazers to only 6 here. 2 minutes and 26 seconds. They got to realize time is clicking here. They need to take advantage of every opportunity they have to win this game.
Patrick, oh. And this is what you're telling us earlier. Yung mga empty possessions, missed opportunities.
They got to convert every opportunity they have if they want to win this game.
Patrick's lead. 1 out of 2. They still have 3 timeouts remaining compared to none. Kay Coach Olsen. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. 2:26.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, Coach Charles Chu is talking to Sean O'Malley while ang nabibigay ng plays ngayon si Coach Carlo Tan. And of course, sina Gab Cometa and Coach Sean O'Malley just came from the PBA Combine, which happened early today. And then meron din yata tomorrow and on Saturday. So if ever Benilde goes on to the finals, aba, makakalaro sila.
Yeah, it's going to be a big game. They're going to most likely go up against Adams. And if they come out with a W here.
Yes, still a lot of time. 2:20 remaining. Torres, great defense here. Pero nalibre si Celis. Hesitated there. And a foul on Sleet.
Yeah, no need to foul there. But Patrick Sleet thought that he could have picked that ball out. They just need to get a stop here as they go switch back into a man-to-man defense from that zone.
Celis will do the inbound. Rafi, you have to be aware of the 5-second. Oh, a steal there by MGC. MGC, basket.
That's only a 5-point lead here. 2 minutes still to go in this game. They just got to get a stop. And if you're Benilde, you could try to run this clock down and get a basket.
Last 2 minutes is brought to you by the Shawarma Shack. Torres, layup, but miss on that one. They missed the basket. Here comes Sleet. Sleet, nagmamadali. Layup, no good. Rebound, won by Oli. And now they have to play smart basketball. They are up by 5. 1:35 remaining. 14 seconds to shoot. Torres, a turnover. MGC. Oh, what a great defensive effort there. My goodness. Ian Torres doing it on offense and defense. Gaspay, 12 seconds. Torres, 7 seconds. Justine, shot, no good.
Wow. What a sequence of events here. Perpetual had 2 opportunities to get this lead down to 3. There's still 56 seconds left to go. If you're Perpetual, you just got to get a basket here. That's all you need to do to stay in this game. And if you're Benilde, to try and get a good cushion, you got to get a stop.
If ever Perpetual makes a basket, it will put pressure on Benilde Blazers in the next offensive possession. Let's see, 5-point lead, 52 seconds. MGC. Orgo, inside to Boral. Oh! Block!
No need to foul here.
Play smart basketball. 12 seconds. Rafi against lead. Rafi, Humanat, Mintes. Orgo. Here comes MGC. Drive. No, great. What a great defense there. What a great challenge by Celis.
Oh my goodness. What a game here from Benilde. Oh, wow.
Benilde Blazers just proved to us na hindi lang silang pang-opensa, pang-depensa din sila.
Wow. What a game coming from both squads. Perpetual had a lot of chances there to win the game, but the breaks of the game got to them, and it's going to be the Benilde Blazers moving on to the finals of the Big Dance.
Final score, ladies and gentlemen, 76-71. And full team of the victorious Benilde Blazers by the Perpetual Altas.
And now
Welcome back here at the EAC Gymnasium. I am joined by Coach Pao. Coach Pao, congratulations on the win. Coach, you guys got a few weeks till the NCAA season is coming, and now you guys advance here to the finals of the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance. You guys go up against Adamson. How you guys are going to prepare for that and prepare for the upcoming NCAA season?
I think we have a big challenge ahead of us on Sunday. Adamson's a good team. They just beat us in Cebu the other week, so obviously we'd like to try and get back at them, but we have a lot of respect for them. It'll be a good game on Sunday.
Shout out and thank. The floor is yours.
I just want to thank the Benilde community. Please come out and show out on Sunday, watch our game, and I just want to say hi to my wife who's watching the game right now.
Thank you, Coach. Now we turn it over to Daphne Lozano with the player of the game.
Hello mga kaliga. I am now beside our best player of the game from the Benilde Blazers, Ian Torres. Back-to-back player of the game. So Ian, congratulations on finally getting the dub for today. So gusto ko lang kitang kamustahin. How are you feeling right now that the Benilde Blazers are back at the finals?
Siyempre, nandun yung gigil namin kasi yung kalaban namin sa championship is tinalo kami dun sa Cebu. Kaya ayun, buti nanalo po kami ngayon.
Nakabawi kayo. Pero ayun, given that the championship match is on Sunday, what can we expect from the Benilde Blazers?
Siyempre, kailangan po yung effort nandun pa rin po sa amin, yung execution po. Tas yung mga wala po sa amin, sana nandun na kasi marami pong wala sa amin nasa draft na sila Umali, sila Kumeta, and sila Gaspay. Yun po.
Alright, and now I'm giving you the opportunity to greet and thank anyone that you like.
Unang-unang binabati ko po si Thank you Lord kasi sa game po namin panalo. And si Boss Carlo po na nandyan po sumuporta sa amin. Thank you po, Boss. Si Daddy Nilo po na laging sumusuporta sa amin. Maraming salamat po. Si Boss Andoy and si Boss Frank po na sumusuporta po sa amin. Sa Benilde community, thank you po. And then sa mga teammates ko, tsaka sa mga coaches po namin, maraming salamat. At sa pamilya ko po.
Thank you so much and congrats once again, Ian. That is all for our best player interview. Balik sa inyo, Kiko and Justin.
Maraming salamat, Daphne, and congratulations to Ian. And of course, si Coach Charles and the rest of the Benilde Blazers. Final score, 76-71. Final thoughts, Justin.
A great game coming from both squads. Perpetual had all the opportunities to win that game, but Benilde just completely showed out championship DNA and championship composure. And now they will advance to the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance Finals, and they will go up against the Adamson Soaring Falcons.
So at the end, ladies and gentlemen, it's the number 1 versus the number 2 seed. Adamson Soaring Falcons going up against the reigning defending champions, the Benilde Blazers. Sama-sama natin abangan yan sa championship game ng Pinoyliga, the Big Dance. And on behalf of the hardworking men and women of the Pinoyliga Cup, this is Kiko Malikdem, and this is the Pinoyliga, the Big Dance, the Final Four. See you on the finals.